Hello, welcome to the Boxcast. That's right, we changed the title just about 10 minutes ago, right, Orlando?
Yep, this was an executive decision that I just made right before I even hit the record button.
Yes, and today is Thursday, March 11th, and today is a good episode because today we got a little special guest today outside of our group today, and today his name is.
Big Daddy. No, I'm just kidding. Beef Human Friendly. How's everybody doing? Here to, actually, I'm glad to have you guys here. I'm glad you guys invited me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, we're happy to have you here.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to have you on the podcast.
It's been my dream.
Podcast for a while. Yeah, it's been a fat dream.
Fat dream.
Yeah, I'm sure the boys are missing out right now, but we got a lot of conversations today.
Very good.
Yeah, but I know lately you've been doing a lot of Twitch streams.
Yeah.
And, I just wanted to you to talk about it. You're kind of like how you. Like, what made you get into Twitch and, like, your experience so far with it?
Oh, okay, sure, absolutely. So, funny story. So, when I used to work at Yard House, I had a couple buddies of mine usually start streaming, like, before I even thought about it. And when they started, I thought it was a joke. I always said, what's so entertaining about watching people play video games? Just play it yourself. So, I never really got the concept. But then I got it. I was able. So, the Word gave me a gift card for Amazon for like $50, and I was like, okay, I'll buy a PlayStation camera with it. And then that's when I started streaming, and that's what got me into it. And then, thank God for the Donald Trump check that gave me a little boost to buy my equipment.
Nice stimmy.
Nice little stimmy. And that bought me all the equipment, all the setup, and I tried YouTube gaming, didn't like it, and then I tried Twitch, everybody else was doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's like the go-to if you want to stream is just go straight to Twitch, isn't
I know,
it?
it's so weird. Like, it's so weird that Facebook streaming is a thing. Facebook, you can actually stream on Facebook.
Yeah.
So if your mom and dad want to see you streaming, you're able to see it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I never thought about doing that. And I tried it, but I didn't like it. And then I got hooked on Twitch.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's been fun. It's been actually worth, like, my time.
Yeah.
And, like, the more that I've been doing it, I've actually been earning profit. So that's why.
I saw that recently you got partnered.
Yeah, I got partnered. Yeah, finally.
That's tight, man. Like,
yeah, man. It was
like, how was that process like to get partnered up?
It was a long time. So the way it works is that you need to reach about, I believe it's 50 followers to get affiliated. That's what they call it. And when I got that, I was so pumped because then I was able to use emotes. I was able to accept donations, all that stuff. And the next step I have to do, I have to reach an average view of like 75 people watching me. Right now I'm at like 20.
Okay.
So
20 is
to be a partner. After I be a partner, I'm able to get sponsorships by anybody. Bang.
Yeah, because I saw you getting those Bang.
Bro, I was trying so hard, dude.
Oh man, I was like,
photo shoots with Bang.
I thought you actually got a sponsor by Bang. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gaining. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, bro, but that's a goal of mine.
Fucking free cherry.
Cherry colas.
Get some free shit.
Honestly.
But yeah, I've been trying to stay on it, but I had to take like a 2-week break because of that Cabo trip I had. And I was gone for like a week, and then.
It's hard to stay consistent on Twitch streaming too,
It's so difficult just because of life.
Yeah,
that stuff going on,
and plus trying to get the wide range of like of viewers too.
Yeah, dude, you have to share the hell out of that shit. It's so tough, but yeah.
But I see you doing a good amount of like trying to broaden your Twitch on.
Yeah, I got the merch. I got the receipt. You see on my car, the decal of my Twitch emblem. But, my username.
Hey, you got by any means.
Yeah, yeah. But no, that's how I started. My friend actually started, and then I wanted to try to see what he was doing. His name's Jordan. I'm gonna give him a little shout out.
Yeah.
And he was called the Gipper at the time. I was always watching his stream, and he was always playing What's that survival game? It's Battle Royale. But when you die, you lose all your shit. But when you leave the island, you keep all your shit.
Island.
Oh,
is it the forest?
No, not the forest.
Ah,
I don't know.
Oh man, what's it
An
called?
island.
Battlegrounds.
Oh, that one, the old one. That's it.
Oh, PUBG?
No, is it PUBG?
Is it PUBG?
No, it's not PUBG.
No, it's not PUBG.
But it's a survival
Oh,
game, and I
right.
saw him play, and I'm like, okay, it looks like shit, but it looks dope.
Yeah.
So that looks, and he's actually funny in it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So then my first official game that I streamed like professionally,
Yeah.
was Warzone. Warzone was actually the
yeah.
main game I play right now. Is just Warzone.
Yeah, I mean that's a good game to get like content out of it.
Oh
It's
fuck
like,
yeah, dude!
yeah, because
All the death comes, you mother sucks or whatever.
Oh my
Hope your
God.
mother dies of COVID. Or whatever the fuck.
they can be brutal.
You know what? I hope your family has a Merry Christmas.
Just the stupid
Yeah,
shit.
dude. Yeah, but that shit's a blast. It's always fun to play with friends too. It's really hard to go solo, but it's really fun to play with friends.
Yeah, it's hard to get friends too. Like,
Yeah.
but when I would play like solo, like it's tough because like you just get put with like randoms and like sometimes you either get like, you know, like regular guys like, you know, that play pretty consistently, or you'll get like a kid.
Yeah, I know he did a little squeaker.
Yeah, and it's like I was like, really, I'm gonna have to carry, or I'm like,
My mama.
oh
Yeah,
my
all the
God.
time.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool too, like, because I've always like seen your streams too. Every now and then when I have time,
Sure.
like I'll take a peek through it. Like I'll chime in. Like I'll look in. Like I won't say anything because I don't want to like,
Yeah.
because I'm only gonna be there for like a little bit before I
Right.
have to go back to work and all that.
Sure.
And plus, like, it's hard to get your notifications.
It is.
Yeah,
Really?
I think I just need to download Twitch because
Oh,
I
okay.
only see it like because I only
if
see
you
it like
download it, you'll get the notification.
yeah, but I only see like through like Snap, so
Oh,
it's on
okay.
me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's pretty cool to see, you know, you progress, and then like, you know, seeing you now with like your sponsors,
Yeah.
Twitch and all that, like just to see how you are now or how you started. But how do you see yourself going forward with it?
So here's my plan with this thing. This wasn't even like part of my plan. Twitch just jumped out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I want to be a stand-up comedian. I want to be in that field.
Yeah, I remember
man.
you told me about that. You do it every now and then. With
Yeah,
your
I do a
dad.
couple of gigs. Like when I used to, when it was hot for a minute, I used to do a couple of gigs out in Ontario, one
Yeah,
gig in
yeah.
San Diego, but that was about it.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was fun. No, but this came out of nowhere. So now it's changing. So I kind of want to get big on Twitch, be known for my humor, and then if I'm big enough, then I'll go and like move on to something else with like not vlogging, but like
Switch over.
switch over. Like not,
I mean, that's how like I feel like
like all the like the Viners did that.
Yeah.
All the Viners did that. Josh Nash, David Dobrik, King Batch.
yeah,
This guy
yeah.
started from Vine, now he's in movies. So that's what I'm trying to.
Like they switch their talents
Yeah.
to
Right, yeah.
like, oh, I can also do this.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so that is now my new plan. That's what
Yeah.
I want to try to do.
Oh,
Because I like
okay.
this Twitch thing. The Twitch going good, and if I can just slowly move into that, oh, he's actually fun. Let's see if we can talk to him. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Then that would be sick as fuck. That would be dope.
Yeah, I mean it's that's pretty cool. I mean, I remember you told me too about the you doing gigs like that, like stand up, and then you said like, oh, I do with my dad too.
Yeah, the first gig I did was with my dad in Old Town Temecula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I was like, damn, I would have liked to seen that, but I was like, fuck, I
Yeah,
don't think I
same.
could have at the time because I think it was like
would've-
working.
love to go.
Yeah, no, I was like 18, and the way they do it, it was called an open mic night, and it was like
Oh, that's right.
and it was on a Sunday, and there was nobody there. There wasn't that many, but there was a few guys from San Diego, Riverside that came over to this bar, and me and my dad were just scoping it out. So we're like, okay, like we did go up there one day, and then sure enough, like a couple Sundays later, him and me go, and then we're watching it, and then they introduced my dad, and then my dad introduced me, and then we did our gigs for like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was it, and that was all that happened. But that was a really fun first time experience. That was very fun. Didn't have the squad laughing, but like it was a nice little warm up.
Hey, but it's always a start, you know.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I'm sure comedians never had like their like a big crowd laughter and all that. Like I'm sure they had some bad nights, but
Yeah.
I mean it's always a good start.
Like, it's rare to see or hear about a comedian that killed it on the first try, you know?
know, yeah.
Like, on the first ever, like, you know, first time. It's rare for anyone to
very
be
rare.
that
Okay.
good,
Yeah.
you know?
I agree.
Like, I feel like you have to go through, kind of like, go through that first show first just to kind of see, like, if you're made for it. Like, okay, that was pretty bad, but do I want to go back? Yeah, I want to go back. And, like, that's when you would see, like, you know, if you do want to, like, keep keep going at this.
Mm-hmm.
Good little like trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's that's pretty dope that you have like a plan. Like you're not just like willy nilly just doing it like other people. Like, I'm just gonna
see what I'm gonna do this and see what happens.
Yeah,
if it doesn't work, I'll move with something. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no.
But that's
I have like a lot. If that doesn't work, I have all the way. I got Plan Z at the end if that don't work because I have other different options that I'm always thinking about that I can try to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not always gonna be like, oh, dude, I'm gonna be stuck to my parents forever. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be 34 stuck in my parents' house.
Oh my god, that'll be so embarrassing.
In my drawers, fucking pretty crumbs on my chest.
Here's a good hypothetical. Like, if comedy is not panning out, would you, like, if given the opportunity, be a pro wrestler?
You know what's so funny? My dad was a pro wrestler when he was young.
Oh really?
What?
He was almost WWE like qualified.
Oh really?
Yeah, like that close. But
he
had a knee injury, so it fucked him up. It fucked him up big time. But pro wrestling, no, I never thought about it. No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, you go down.
I mean, because I feel like you could do like
you're about to get beefed.
Honestly,
I know.
Body slam.
I already know what your pro wrestler name would be. It'd be the Italian Stallion.
You hear like the music, playing, and then it's like, oh my god, here comes the beef.
But the music is just a Godfather playlist.
Oh
it's
my
like
god.
it's like the little movie, right, that plays like for every superstar. Like all it says, it's like a black screen in like normal font that just says, "Where's the beef?" That's all it is.
Where's the beef? And then all you just say is, "I'm the beef."
Give me the mic. I'm the beef.
I'm the beef.
Like, you just hear, like, on the speakers, like, where's the beef? And then the lights go around, right? A single spotlight, and then it's just you, like
the
with their
Arby's
shirt,
commercial.
and then you just have a shirt. You're wrestling, what is it, Spanx?
Yeah.
Spanx, and it just says, and on the front it says, I'm the beef.
I'm the beef.
There you go.
Let's go!
Imagine, bro. Beef.
Oh my god.
He's just hyping up beef. Beef.
And then I lose at the match.
It's like
all this, and then I lose.
Oh,
it's
that would be funny.
it's like the climax part of the match, right? You're hyping up the crowd, like yeah, and then you're about to do like your like 5-star frog splash, right? You're like yeah, like waving your arms.
Yeah.
You're about to jump, right? You do it and then you miss.
Oh
Yeah, bro.
my
And then I'm
God.
knocked out. That's it. Game over.
Yeah, like
1, 2, 3.
yeah,
tap out.
1, 2,
That's
3.
it, man.
He's fucking done.
He's gonna get the headlock now. He tapped. It's over.
That would be funny.
Oh.
But no. If this whole thing doesn't work, I thought about being a chef. I've always been in the cooking my whole life since 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm a chef
Yeah,
now.
that's your work, huh?
I'm a little burger guy at a mom and pop place right now. And
Yeah.
I'm just flipping burgers all day. But yeah, I've been flipping burgers since I was young, so I've always loved to cook. I love to cook for my family if I can. I love to cook in general. If I could take the cooking class in any of my high school time, I would. But I learned experience through all the cooking, all the different ways I can cook.
What would you say is like your criteria in cooking? Like, is it more like just grilling, or is it like things that go in depth, like like Gordon Ramsay, he does like those little fucking
I would love to be like
extra shit like that.
Yeah,
or you just kind of like
the extra lamb sauce. I would love like that.
Like that precise and all that.
Yeah. That's what I would like to go for. That would be cool. Like, I would like to get into more, because I did culinary school for a minute, but I just didn't have the time. It was so time consuming, and I had so much shit going on when I was young, and I just flunked. I didn't even finish. So if I can, I would love to go back and learn more and try to get more experience. Because I've always been grilling. It's always fast food restaurants, dining restaurants.
Because you've worked at Sonic, you worked at Five Guys, you worked at
Sonic,
Yard House, and then now you work at Mom and Pop.
Mom and Pop, the place is called Mad Madeline Grill. So
I
work there now in Old Town.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
But yeah, no, the closest to that kind of Gordon Ramsay technique was Yard House. That was probably the closest that I've gone so far.
Yeah,
that kind of style.
That menu's pretty good.
Yeah, shit, bro, it was like over 100 items on that menu.
100 items.
100 items, bro.
God damn.
Yeah.
Imagine like it's like a busy night and then somebody orders the one thing you guys never make.
Yeah. How do we make this? Pull out the book.
Has that happened a lot to you at Yard House?
What?
Like during your time, has there ever been a time where you've been on a roll like with cooking, like I'm expecting to make this on your menu today, but then like you would get like a menu item where it's just like I've never heard of this. Like, I forgot about it.
It's
like,
always the
fuck.
white Karens and Kens that always don't like something on their plate.
Really?
So it's always when they want. Oh, I don't want that. I know. Just take the shit as it is. You don't gotta change nothing. If you don't like it, then get fried chicken or something. Get French fries.
Yeah.
Don't order blackened sashimi, but you don't like the fish. Like, what the fuck?
Uh-huh.
It's fish. Like, you're gonna have fish. Like, oh, and I remember one. It was blackened sashimi because we only cooked the outside of it, and then we blackened it with seasoning. Mm-hmm. And she said, "Is there a possible way to like not have the seasoning?" But that's the way it was made. So we just had a like fish in the back, and we just had to cut it up right there on the spot. 40 minutes later, the fish would be done, ready to eat, and she's like, "I'm not hungry anymore. I'm gonna go." And she left. She left because of the way she didn't expect it to be on the menu. She left. It was so. Yes, there's been like not. To what you said, it's always just because they always don't want something, or they want something added.
Yeah.
For example, we have poke nachos.
Okay.
So it's just like
Poke
it's like nachos, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
with sashimi, ahi sashimi.
Oh,
so
what
it's
the hell?
fish.
That's weird.
And there was one time where they wanted buffalo fries with the fish.
What?
They didn't want the chips. They wanted fries with like covered in buffalo sauce, and then put fish on top and add everything else.
Oh, that's extra.
And then they asked for like 7 sides of mayo. So they're obese. They gotta be obese.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, you're disgusting. How do you get 7 sides of fucking taking shots of mayo? It's disgusting. So yes, multiple times that's happened. But not just at Yard House. That happened at Sonic. Not as bad, but Sonic, Five Guys, Mad Madeline, everywhere.
Yeah.
It's always like that.
It's like, sir, you do realize that we can't mix items together like it's the fucking, like,
Yeah.
gene splicing labs. Okay,
Like
we can't do that
we're
shit.
just supposed to know, oh, you want buffalo fries with your fish. What the fuck? I never heard that.
You might as well pay for the 2 items and it's not like you're gonna fucking mix them together.
Or just get the kids menu or some shit.
Honestly,
Just
yeah.
a glass of water.
You know, it's like every restaurant should have a fucking like questionnaire, right? That asks one simple question: are you basic? If it's yes, here's the fucking menu. If it's no, here's all the other good shit.
Yeah, here's the basic menu and here's all the good shit right here. VIP
That's what
menu.
every place should do.
That's funny. That should be a thing.
Honestly, a lot of people are fucking basic, man.
I know. Dude.
I mean, I'll try anything, like, cause it's like, I mean,
oh yeah,
it's
I would love to
fun.
do stuff with try. Absolutely.
Exactly.
But not to an extent where okay, I love buffalo fries with fish. Oh, perfect idea. Let me have that.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes later, you don't want it. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh. That
It's
sounds
like-
Get it. But what field have you guys worked in though? Have you guys always worked in the restaurant business?
We did for like,
yeah.
I did in him for like a little, like maybe like about a year and a half.
no, a year and a half.
I think a year and a half for you and 2 years for me.
Okay.
I feel like it was almost I felt like it was almost 2 for me though, huh? Was it?
Yeah, then it would have been 2.5 for me then.
Yeah, 2.5 for you. I think 2 for me.
'Cause we were there for
But yeah,
we were there for a good minute.
Yeah, it
So
was
to,
at-
to a certain extent, you guys should understand what I'm talking about.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we understand the food business like to that extent because like we never cooked. We were the delivery drivers.
Yeah,
Got you.
we,
Okay.
So-
we were mostly.
We were the guys that like we didn't really do much, but like we were the guys in the back like just talking shit, like making jokes and all
Yeah.
that.
Right,
like we would
right,
just
right.
fuck around in the back.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was us while they were stressed up in the front, like, we got all these orders, we gotta make this food, this,
Yeah.
that. And me and Orlando were just chilling in the back. Orlando's playing fucking Toto Africa. We're just,
Hey, is your shift almost done?
oh my god.
Yeah, it's almost done.
Oh my god.
like our experience is delivery. It's just that we're just around this shit when it's happening.
Okay, so tell me this. What was the craziest delivery you guys ever had then?
Ooh, fuck.
That's a good. I don't know, man. That's
Yeah,
there's a
I
lot,
would say
there's a
I would
lot.
say my crazy one was when I had to take a delivery to this one house and
And you guys are delivering like pizza, right? You guys didn't work for DoorDash, right? It was always
yeah,
pizza.
it was for JoJo's Kitchen,
Right. Okay.
Pizza Kitchen.
It was,
Since it was
yeah,
Italian
it was like
restaurant.
an Italian pizza
Oh, okay.
place.
Yeah, they serve like pizza,
Pastas,
pastas.
salads.
Like it was a good amount.
that.
Okay.
It was like restaurant style, and it was just excuse me, but yeah, I my delivery was just was 2 large pizzas. It was like a cheese, and then the other one was like a pepperoni. And I had to go to a place in Elsinore, Lake Elsinore, by the Diamond 8 Stadium, like in those new houses.
Okay.
And it was
Oh,
for
that's right. I remember
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah.
I remember
And
this.
it was a crazy one because it became a big deal. Because I gave the lady the food. She saw it. She knew. I was like, see if it looks good to you, this and that. And she's like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is it. And then she gives me the money, and then I leave, and I go back to the store. And then I'm greeted with my manager saying, like, you got to go back. I'm like, what? I just got here.
Yeah.
And mind you, that it's a good drive. And plus, it's like during, like, you know, it was like 5 o'clock or whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, it was the
It was like-
afternoon.
So it's
Really?
like, you know,
And
people are going home, so like traffic is shit.
Traffic's gonna be terrible.
So I'm like, and I tell her, why? I just got back. And she's like, they called and complained that the pizza was not good. It was not up to par. They said this and that. Like, it was disgusting.
Really?
And so I'm like, are you kidding me? So I go back, I get it. I'm like, and I'm pissed because I get the pizza, and then I'm like being nice to her.
Sure.
This and that. Sorry,
As you
sorry about
you
it.
have to.
Yeah. So, and she was like,
I would. Oh my God, I would.
and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she's like, oh, you know, it's okay. You know, it's not your fault. You're just the driver. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, fuck, I'm the one wasting my gas, and I'm not even getting a tip.
Yeah. You didn't even get a tip?
Not even a tip.
What a fucking cunt.
Oh my god. And then I get in my car, I get it. I look at the pizza and it looks fucking good, dude. The
Really?
pizza
Did they eat it?
I saw
Like-
I saw like a slice gone, but like other than that, like the pizza looked fucking good.
Damn.
It was I was so pissed. I brought it back. I'm like, my manager was Rayleigh, look at this pizza. I mean, are you kidding me? And then she's pissed.
Oh, okay, so she's on your side.
She's pissed.
Yeah, like she had no idea what the bullshit was until she saw it for herself, and then she was like, "What the hell?" And then
And she's really cool. She was like, you know, she was always with the employee. She would always side with the employee.
because like our particular manager, she had her backs all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
All the
I don't know
time.
what that's like.
Always had her backs.
But with that one, she took a picture of it. She sent it to corporate, and then we were just like, you know, like, we'll give you pizza, but you can't order from us again because this pizza was good.
Oh.
And there was a slice gone already, and plus it's like, you know, you're kind of ripping us over.
Yeah.
Like, we'll give you another pizza, you know, since we already have your pizza back, but you know, you can't order, don't order from us again, because like it was just crazy.
It was that was some heavy shit at the time. Yeah.
Were you working at the time, or did you just hear you were there?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, because
we had like the same shit. We always had the same shifts.
yeah.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay.
That day we were working together, and then you know, and I remember I sold the ticket for that particular place, and I was like, okay, but then it was his turn to go, so I was like, all right, well, here you go. And then so he took it, and then when he came back, all of a sudden it became all about that person for like a little bit.
It was.
So how long did that whole process take, do you think?
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that long. I mean, it was just like that day. It just like that was just basically it. But I remember she tried ordering again, but we canceled it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
but you
Really? You knew
Yeah.
who it was already? And they're like,
Oh,
fuck this
yeah.
bitch, and we canceled the order.
Oh yeah, we had it marked down, like the address, the number. It was on like on a certain street. I still remember the street, but I'm not gonna say it. But
Wow.
but yeah, I still remember the street name, and I was just like screw that.
That's
I am
insane. She
not-
tried again?
Yeah,
What
it's
a
like
bitch, dude. Wow.
it's crazy. I mean, you see a lot of things as a delivery driver, like certain people. Then you know the certain the nice people, and then like the assholes.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of stories with that as a delivery driver. But,
Yeah, like,
I mean that's one that just like
We
popped in my head.
we would drive to like all different kinds of places, all different kinds of neighborhoods, and it was just So I mean, we would see like the same people every once in a while, but every day was like we see somebody different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. I mean, it was weird. One time for me, I'll say really quick, is when I was at his house. I was dropping off a pizza. It was for like this lady, and then she was saying to me, like, "Oh, thank you for ordering pizza. You guys are quick." Blah 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 blah.
Sure.
And then she's like, "Do you work out? Like, you look pretty fit, whatever." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, at the time,
How old is she? How old are we talking?
she was a mom. I mean, I saw like the kid.
Oh, really?
Like she had like, little kids, but like they're like away. Like they got the pizza and they walked away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I mean, I wasn't that fit. I was like, oh, I do workouts every now and then, but why? And she's like, oh, because my husband is like he owns a moving company, and he needs workers. And she was like basically offering me a job on the spot, and like she's like trying to like show him off, like here he is on the newspaper.
Whoa.
Dead ass.
Right on, when you were
It was
working,
legit. It was legit. I was working. I was delivering a pizza.
and she just gave you a newspaper saying,
Look. It was legit too. I mean, I had it, and it was legit too. The guy was on front of the newspaper, like the moving company. I was looking at it. It was like a legit newspaper.
But like, did he? Well, why was he on it? Did he die?
No. He was like, it was his like number one. It was like customer service and moving company wise.
Yeah.
Like in the
Number one moving company,
and
we don't
like
have
the
the
Inland Empire or some shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And it was legit too. Like I kept it, and I was like, oh fuck, like, and I looked him up too, and I was looking at all that. I was like, oh shit, he's actually really legit. Like this is the wife of this guy.
What the fuck?
And I was like, fuck, like, and she was like offering me a job. I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting.
That's insane.
Mighty generous of you, but you kind of caught me in a weird dilemma right here.
Yeah, let me deliver these pizzas. I'll be right back.
But yeah, she was like,
You know what? I tell you what. Let me go ask my manager. I'll be right back.
I'm quitting. Go back to the house.
I was like, damn, dude. And
Give me 1 moment. All right. I just put my 2 weeks in. So when do I start?
fuck. It was like a good hourly too. But I was like, yeah. I was like, but like the hours are pretty crazy, and plus I was going to school, so I was like, nah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, can't do it.
Damn.
But it was crazy. But that was just like another crazy experience though.
And what about yours?
Man, I guess this one in particular just came.
You've
up
had
in
a
my
few.
head.
You've had a few. You told me.
I had a few.
Oh, that sucks.
Crazy.
You know, actually, here's a good one. So there was one time, we got this. I think it was like a Friday night, so it was pretty busy. But I think
It's
it
in
was,
Cannon Lake, isn't it?
No.
Crazy shit happened there. Crazy.
Honestly, yeah, but no, it's you're going to see. So it was a Friday night, and it was pretty busy, but it was starting to slow down a bit. We got like maybe a couple more orders left, and so I took them. And I think this particular order, they called. I guess. Well, I mean, the address, according to my phone, was all the way in Menifee, like near the.
Oh my god!
You remember this one?
Like near MSJC,
Just-
it's like on your. It's way over there, far away from. Like the store is like over here, and I had to drive all the way over there across town. So I went there, and
mind to the viewers, we like for delivery drivers, we have a certain mile of like radius of where we can like deliver, and I think it was like a 10-mile radius.
yeah. Otherwise,
a 5 or it was like 5 to
10.
5 to no.
Are you
it was
serious?
like we have a
From
radius
the location of the pizza place?
From our location from the pizza place, we have like a radius of like
5-10 miles.
I shouldn't say 5. I would say like at least 8.
Maybe
like,
8, maybe probably.
Like to at least maximum is like at least 10ish.
Okay.
10 below or whatever. Okay. Anything past that is like, nah, fuck you. Like you're gonna have to come to the store and fucking get the food if you want the food.
And I'm still waiting for my pizza. Bitch, we're waiting for you.
And
come to the store and pick it up.
It is so fucking stupid.
I'm not driving to Riverside.
But I just wanted to let people know about that.
Dude, I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's a thing.
That's a thing for delivery drivers. You guys
because we can't go too far. We cannot go too far.
Yeah, it's because I mean it'll put stress on the story. Because if our guy's too busy driving a fucking all the way like to a whole different town and shit's happening over here, it'll take him forever to come back.
And there was only 2 of us. We were
exactly.
Me and Orlando were the
two
only
of us.
drivers. Our managers were like emergency, or our cook. One of our cooks was emergency.
If it was
But
like
it was mainly me,
Orlando.
Orlando. Me, Orlando were the only ones. Wow.
Yeah.
But back to where you were saying in your story.
So with that said, this particular time, yeah, it was a delivery that was way across town.
Okay.
So I went there, and so as I was driving, I was like, oh, this is all right. I mean, this is pretty far. But I mean, there was one time though I did drive all the way to that area, and there actually was a person that ordered from there. So I was like, all right, okay, whatever. And so as I was making my way, I was having trouble finding that house, because I was like, okay, I mean, this is a street. This is where my phone's telling me to go. All right, whatever. Let me just maybe cruise around. Not look creepy at all. Cruising around this fucking street, looking for the house. And so what me and him would always do, we'd always just like creep around, just looking for like the address on the house or on the sidewalk or whatever to find it. So I was doing that for like 5 minutes. I couldn't find the house, and so I was like, what the fuck? And so I maybe like a little. Like I did a couple more rounds after that, I was like, okay, let me just start one more time, maybe a couple more times, in case I'm just losing my mind. Couldn't find the house. I just straight up couldn't find the house, and so at that point, I just like pulled over, to like the side of the road, like in that street. I think I pulled over next to like some mailboxes or whatever, and stopped my car. And then I called, my restaurant. It's telling me, hey, I can't find this house. This is the address. Would you guys like? Can you guys like let the customer know I can't find the house? Maybe they can come out or something. And then they're like, all right, hold on. And then they go back to me, and then they're like, all right, so we're kind of like we're trying to get a hold of them right now, so just sit tight for a sec. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just chilling there, just like just listening to music, just kind of waiting around, like watching my back.
Yeah.
And then after like a while, I was just kind of like, like after a while, I was like, what, fuck this person. I'm just gonna go back to the store, fuck them. So I drive all the way back.
Okay.
And then just as I got to the plaza, they're telling me like, oh no, you gotta go back. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, no, I don't believe y'all. So I was just like sitting there for like a little bit, just kind of like thinking like, nah, they're probably, I think they'll probably call me back. Something's up. I'm not gonna drive all the way fucking back.
Yeah.
And then a second, maybe like a minute after they told me to go back, they called me back again, telling me like, yeah, just come back, man. And I'm like,
serious?
Oh my god!
But
No
except I was already in the plaza where the restaurant was.
Okay.
I just didn't leave
You didn't
anymore.
leave.
Yeah,
You
you
just
just didn't
stayed
leave. Yeah.
I just stayed there just in case.
Smart.
So I was
Fuck
already
that.
there.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just make my way back. So I go inside, and it turns out that I walk back in, and then I walk back in, and they're like, yeah, don't worry about it, man. Just don't worry about it. Just leave that there. Just get back to whatever other dudes you got. Don't worry about the order anymore. And I was like, okay, but what happened? And so I guess the story was whoever ordered this pizza, their daughters ordered it or something. And so
I remember.
it's because I remember because I remember when I called them back before I ever came back to the store, I was calling number back, thinking it's gonna be some adult, right? But all I heard was like hello, and after that I was like, hey, yeah, this is Jojo's Pizza, blah 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 blah, and then all I heard was like, yeah, I can't hear you, goodbye, and they hung up on me.
Oh, I remember.
And so
that
I was
day.
like, that's weird. And so after that, all that shit with me waiting happened, and then going back to the restaurant. And so it turns out that while all this was going on, it was the daughters who ordered, and when they were trying to get a hold of the number, the daughters were just being stupid and just fucking with them. So then they just canceled the order altogether, and it turns out that I just wasted my time.
Wait, but did they actually want to eat? Like, did the parents order that and they really wanted to eat?
I guess they did, but the daughters like fucked it all up or something.
So it sounds like the daughters fucked up the food,
the order
the dinner,
and making me fucking drive all the way out there.
You over,
shit.
and then it was a lose-lose.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow,
that's what happened.
It's so.
That's fun.
And basically I think I would have 2 more incidents like that after this happened.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was probably one of the stupidest moments ever.
It's crazy being like, you have to really have a good strong mindset to be in a delivery driver. I mean, it seems easy, but it's actually pretty fucking hard because you need to have like a strong like mental take on it.
Yeah.
Because like you'll meet like really cool people.
Sure.
But then you just meet like people who are just like can be stressful and like dicks.
Okay.
There was one time a guy offered me ribs at the door.
I would take those real quick.
Because just a quick little story. So there was one time, and this was like a house that was like super nearby. So I drive to the house, I wait there, and then the guy opens the door, and a fucking wave of weed pen smoke like hit me.
Oh,
so these guys were stoners and shit.
Damn, yeah.
And so they're like, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, just doing all right, whatever. And they're like, all right, here's your stuff. And then I just, gave them all their shit. And then after that, the guy was like, hey man, we're making some ribs in the back. You want some? and then I was like, I mean, I would, man, but I can't right now. But thanks for the offer, though, man.
Damn.
And just straight up offer me fucking ribs, and I was like, fuck. I mean,
It's so fun because it's so different. Because for a little bit, I was actually a DoorDash driver.
Oh shit, you were?
So I can kind of relate to this. I was.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh shit.
what happened was there was a time where I would always deliver food. I never had any crazy experiences like that.
No.
No, never. Because it was always like just leave it at the door and then dip.
Yeah.
It was never
Oh yeah,
take
the
the
contactless.
money. Yeah.
Oh,
never.
and like having to deal with like a
they
manager.
always just leave at the door. Don't make noise. Just leave. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But it was so funny to me sometimes because I would go during the day
Yeah.
and I wouldn't like take a break. So I would just eat while I was working.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I have their delivery, and I have my food.
Oh.
So I'm eating my food, and then they're always like, "Are you eating my food?" I'm like, "No, this is my lunch." So I'm over here munching on food, walking out the
shit.
door, and they're like, "Bro, are you eating my food?" No, this is my burrito.
Hey, fuck you.
Exactly. So it was always like, "No, it's just mine. Don't trip. It's all good." Oh, okay, man, you fucked me for a minute. I was like, "No."
It's like a YouTube prank, but like you weren't trying to do one. It was just legit.
Yeah, it was like a YouTube prank, but there's no cameras.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but that shit happens sometimes.
Damn.
Bro, you eating my fucking Rubios? No, it's Castaneda's burrito. You're good.
Yo, me and my burrito, man. It's not your plate, man. I got a burrito.
Have your fish tacos, bro.
Fucking
I got
nice,
my
dude.
BBQ burrito.
Oh no, man, your stuff's in the trunk.
That shit was funny, yeah.
Oh man, but that's pretty cool. I didn't know you were DoorDash.
Yeah, I did for a little bit, but then it just wasn't working for me. Like I had a brand new car, I was just running miles on it. The gas was terrible, so I said, "No."
Oh, in your new car right now.
Yeah, my new
Oh,
car.
Oh,
yeah, that's
shit.
right.
Yeah, in the 2021. Yeah.
Fuck.
So I was like, I can't anymore.
Yeah, I never. I mean, I know it's like it could be good money.
Oh,
DoorDash,
there
most
was some
definitely.
good
Like
days.
most definitely. But
There was
like,
some good days.
but like, it's just like it can be a hassle because like your work is your car, and like you don't
It's-
want to run it up too. Your miles.
I know. I'm gonna try to keep this topic short. And
Yeah.
I can get the distant wise. I can totally get that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would pick up from like let's say that marketplace Rubio's
Yeah.
right there in that little town center.
Right.
I would drive all the way down to Temecula, and they would give me no tip.
See,
No tip. And
That's
I would have to
bullshit.
come back
Yeah.
because I have to stay in my area.
Uh-huh.
So there, back, no tip. I totally get what you're saying. Totally
that.
get.
Yeah, man.
But I know we left this topic for last though, and you were kind of on it earlier, and it was when you went to Cabo.
Oh,
I
my
want to
God.
know. I want
When
to
I
know.
went
Oh,
to
yeah,
Cabo.
I saw that, man. I was like, ooh.
I
all right.
had the time of my life for a
Bruh,
week in Cabo.
Cabo.
Cabo
We
San
gotta
Lucas.
hear. We gotta hear.
Insane. So it was
Yeah,
actually
as you guys can hear, Frank is pouring a nice little drink.
Jose
Little-
Cuervo. I was trying to keep it subtle, but I'm sorry.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, a second ago, I was like opening a beer, like
I was like, hey, can
Wow.
you pass me one?
it's like
Hey,
way the fuck back
Hey, you
there.
don't want an IPA?
No,
This is gonna be
I'll take one of
You
those.
want a
No
beer?
problem.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, give him an IPA. Hey, this is gonna be a good story right here.
Okay, so everything here in this experience
Yeah, you hear that?
brought to you by Jose.
Yes, sir.
No, but everything that trip was a first experience for me. Flying, meeting people, buying stuff, bargaining. The way it works over there compared to here is insane. So the flight trip was okay because we got there, but I slept through the flight. So it was like, okay, I didn't like experience turbulence or anything. I wasn't scared out of my mind. That was after. We get to the hotel, and it's a nice, sweet hotel, but the pool, they have a pool right in the middle of the hotel. So the hotel, for example, is like here, pool's right in the middle.
Yeah.
But the pool was never filled up to where it could reach the filter. So I don't know how long that water was sitting there, but it was like there for like maybe months. And it never
Was
reached
it was it like green?
it was white. It was clear, but it never reached the filter. So I couldn't understand what the fuck.
You think it was just like
I think
pouring
it was
like
just pouring chemicals all over
Ah,
it.
that's
And that
fucking
was
gross.
it. That was it. So, first day, I'm exhausted because I literally stayed up the whole day. I didn't trust myself going to bed and waking up on time.
Oh,
So I
shit.
had to stay up the whole day. That's why I slept through the flight.
Uh-huh.
And we got there. We got situated. We had delicious food from a nice seafood place.
Uh-huh.
First day was done. We were like, okay, we're here. Suitcases are done. I'm adjusted. Let's go to bed. Come to know that night, apparently I'm like a loud snorer. But the only reason was because I didn't get any sleep that night. So I had to sleep on the floor.
On the floor?
On the floor.
What?
Because what happened was that my mom and dad are in one bed, and then
Yeah,
me
yeah.
and my sister are in one bed, and my sister couldn't handle me, so I actually
Oh.
slept on the bed on the floor a few nights.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, but like it was I told her, I said, hey, if I'm waking you up, wake me up so I could go on the floor. And he said, okay, I will.
Oh,
But
shit.
she never did, so I just had to do it out of my way to go on the floor.
Okay.
Second day, we are now going on a boat trip. I do have the photos.
But before, how many days were you there again?
I was there 5 days.
5 days. Yeah, that's what. Because you were there for a while. Because I saw from your snaps.
Yeah, I was there for almost a week.
Yeah, I was like, damn, this guy's getting lit.
Oh, dude, I had so many people.
I was jealous.
Me.
I was like, fuck.
Bro, I had so many people message me, bro. Why am I so tempted to buy like a ticket and go out and fly with you and go?
How long was the process too for that? For what? Like to plan out the Cabo trip?
Like a year.
Because I
try to get the cheapest deals because of the COVID thing happening.
Yeah.
So we tried to get the cheapest flight, all that stuff, cheapest hotel.
Oh,
so
shit.
it worked kind of nicely.
How much was it in total?
We probably spent around almost maybe a little grand. Like a little over.
For how many people?
All 5.
That is fucking cheap.
That is
cheap.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, that's fucking
because it's Mexico. Everything is... It's like $20... It's like... What is it? 20 pesos to the dollar.
Oh, shit.
So it's so cheap. Everything's so cheap over there.
There's like millionaires.
In homeless' eyes, we were millionaires. Yes, bro. It was insane.
To compare this, like in 2019... Like this is like before the pandemic and all that. Like 5 plane tickets to Chicago O'Hare was like 2,000 for me.
Jesus.
Yeah, and it was on me. Like I had to buy the plane tickets and shit like that.
Yeah, but no, we got the first day situated.
What, do I keep swiping?
You just keep swiping here. So no, which way? Yeah, this way.
Yeah.
This way?
I don't want to go too far in your camera roll.
No, it's okay. You just see my nudes, no problem.
Yeah, I see them nudes.
I guess it's this way.
We don't judge
here. So swipe right.
Dude, is that a leg?
No, it's not. It's Baja California. Other way. So that was other way. That way. So no, this way, motherfucker.
Oh, dude.
Not left is left, right is right, just like that.
Are you deaf and stupid?
Are you deaf and stupid?
Oh,
no, but that was the first day. So this is the second day.
Okay.
So now we're on a boat trip. Now we're going through all like the, what's it called? Like the known places of the island. Mm-hmm. And we had like Pelican's Rock. We had the Piranha area. No, I'm just kidding. That would be dope as fuck.
Dude.
We saw whales.
Yeah, I actually had a piranha.
Big ass fucking rock. There was a big ass rock. There was a pirate's cave. It was literally a cave. And the trip was insane. They had a private beach. Apparently there was houses owned by Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, shit.
Over there, and we couldn't even go over there because it was like private property.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Part of that ocean was private.
Like little boat patrols?
So we couldn't even go.
What?
So we got on the beach, and we're walking around. I took a few videos and snaps, and it looked beautiful. It was so beautiful. I took a lot of videos. And then on that day, we were always walking around, and we were tired of walking around. So we were like, okay, let's take this guy that rides people around on a bike. Me and my dad, we got separated from our mom and sister, so we got on this bike. Let me remind you, my dad is probably like maybe 340.
Oh, I saw that
maybe
one.
Maybe 340, 350, and I'm like 300 pounds. And he's going to cycle us around town with his strong little cross-country legs. And I'm telling you, I felt so bad for this guy. We got to our destination. He was sweating insane. Sweat was down to his chest.
Oh, shit.
Down to his chest. Just of how heavy we were. There was actually a part where there was an incline, and we had to get off because we didn't want to kill the guy. So we actually walked a little bit and got back on the bike.
Did you say anything like, oh, you can stay on?
No, he told us, hey, you got to get off. He told us, you got to get off.
He didn't even hesitate.
No hesitation.
Get the fuck
off.
You know, I gotta appreciate the honesty. You know, it's like, yeah, man. Look.
No, I appreciate it, and I even said, when people say when Mexicans are hard workers, that's what they mean. There's like one little guy pulling around, 2 big ass motherfuckers in a little cart.
Oh my god!
And the ride was worth $10, and that was a little too much, but I'm telling you, it was worth it. It was worth about how much walking we were gonna do from where we were. So I didn't have enough. All I had were like in their eyes $100 bills, and it was only $10. So I was like, okay, I gotta buy something to make change. So I literally bought him a Powerade. I bought him a Powerade just to get change, paid him the $10 for the trip, and then I gave him the Powerade. And I swear to God, he poured it all over himself and then drank it. And me and my dad are laughing our ass off. And I told him in Spanish, I was like, dude, we're so sorry that we're fat. He's like, no, it's okay. I give people like you all the time. So that happened. That was insane.
All right.
That shit was so funny.
All right, so with that said, can you take us to that street over there, please? That'd be great.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, bro, insane.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
So that was the second day. Mm-hmm. And the food over there is insane. The food is so delicious compared to here. We never ate cheeseburgers over there. It was always tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos.
I mean, you have to. You can't.
You have to.
You can't eat American food in fucking Cabo.
Yeah, you can. So we had tacos of every kind.
Yeah. That's arrogant.
Cabeza. We had tacos de cabeza.
Oh shit.
Tacos de tripa, the intestines.
Oh shit.
Tacos of corazon, the heart.
Oh.
So we had all those tacos and we were just munching on them. Like, it was so good. And we could dress them up, but they were so good by themselves, we didn't even want to. We bought like $50 worth of tacos. $50, and we were full. We were like, we bought that much. It was just so good.
Well, before you quickly continue, how do you like? The only time I travel like out of country is like to Cancun.
Okay.
But it was like I was really young, so I never did the whole spending thing. I never did anything like that.
Okay.
But how is it like when you go to Cabo? Like, you have money, but like, do you guys use like your card like regular, or do you guys?
So this is how we did it. We got all of our money, but before we got on the flight, we were in TJ.
Yeah.
And we made the money into pesos in like a little box. Like there's a little lady, she converts the US dollars into pesos.
Oh, so it's like a little machine?
No,
or like a little.
It's a real person.
Yeah.
It's like a little vendor.
Oh, okay.
So she says, okay, you have $100. I'm gonna give you $100 worth in pesos.
Are they in the city too?
Or not in Cabo, but in TJ, because it's the same country.
Okay.
So they're all based on the same currency.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, from California we crossed the border,
Mm-hmm.
and then, or I'm sorry, no, before.
Before
like San Diego, like close to TJ.
Okay, that's what you do.
Transfer the money there, and then we would step into Mexico land, and then, hop on the flight from TJ all the way to Cabo, and then after that we just spent all our shit there.
What if you need to get more?
More what?
Money.
That's when you use your card, because then you're screwed. You can't. You're
shit.
out of money. You can't convert dollars into pesos, so you'd have to use your card.
Shit.
And we did that too. Sometimes we would be running low towards the end of the days, and I would use my card. My mom would use her card, and it would,
Okay.
and it would show. Yeah.
I this is out of a curious.
Sure,
viewer.
absolutely.
But and then you were saying you were buying tacos?
Do they have Bank of America? Do they have Bank of America?
You know what
Los
though? They
Cabos?
don't. They have like I don't know. They called it like Cinemax or whatever. And I asked them, I said, what the hell is that? They're all lined up, and it was Friday, so it was payday.
Yeah.
So like, oh, it's a bank. I was like, I never heard it. No. So no Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, nothing like that. There's nothing over there.
Oh shit.
It's so corrupted, that place. I'm gonna tell you. Do we have a time? I don't want to.
It's
do you guys have
47
time
minutes.
for a part 2 or anything like that?
Oh, we're still good.
Still good? Okay,
Yeah, we
yeah,
can
okay.
keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if anything,
No,
I
I mean,
could cut.
I mean, don't feel rushed to end your story. I mean, go.
Oh no,
keep going.
I'm gonna stay here as long as I can.
Yeah, I mean, keep
Yeah,
going
you're
your
good,
story.
man.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
No, don't worry about time. It's all good.
I want to tell you a little bit about the Uber process over in Mexico.
Oh shit.
So the way it works, apparently Uber, Lyft, anything like that is banned in Mexico.
What?
Banned. Only reason
know
being,
that.
huh?
I didn't know that.
We didn't know either until we got a secret Uber in Mexico to drive us around and tell us what's going on.
Secret Uber. What does
Secret
that
Uber.
mean?
So it's an actual Uber driver
From the Uber company.
from Uber. Yeah, he works with Uber,
What?
but he's so low key because the way the government works, what he told us was that the government actually bought taxis. They formed a company for taxis,
Oh shit.
only to overcharge you in those taxis, so that the government could get money from that.
Oh shit.
So that's why Uber and Lyft are banned, because it's so cheap using Uber and Lyft, but they'd rather have you pay $50 for a taxi rather than $25 or $15 for an Uber.
That's a lot.
Well, just for an example.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, there was
Just imagining it.
Oh yeah, dude, it's insane. It's just so corrupted. Everything's so rigged. It's insane. I had no idea. And so my mom found this Uber guy because she just happened to use Uber, and she found him.
Yeah.
And he was just telling us, be very careful. There's always scammers here. They're always try to get you more than your buck and blah blah blah. And Uber is actually banned in Mexico because the government wants more money from you, and they actually they actually want to see more tourists because they don't know. They're all gringos. They don't know anything.
Oh,
so
shit.
that's where the bargaining comes in. So the bargaining from there, it's so insane because you can't do that here. You can't see a pair of shoes and say, I'll give you 15 for this.
What?
And they'll be like, no, I want 30.
Yeah,
Well, drop it down to 20. You can't bargain here. You can bargain over there.
Like at any store.
Like any store over there. Restaurants, you can bargain.
Whoa.
Like, oh, the meal was 80? But it wasn't Gordon Ramsay quality. I'll give you 60.
You know, these Cheetos are
I swear to God.
these Cheetos say 99 cents, but I'm going to pay 50, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
And like you just shake the bags, like it feels like lower than half a bag. I'll be
Supposed to
real.
air in this bitch. Can I get 50 cents for this, man?
And it's like, there's always people trying to get you to buy shit. Always when you're walking around. Hey, buddy, long time no see. They always hit you with one of those. Long time no see, buddy. Where you been? Oh yeah, long time no see. Where you been, bro? I haven't seen you. I don't know.
Federico, hey, what you doing? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, bro? I love to fuck with these guys so much these guys. There was a time where I had a guy, and he offered me anything you could think of. First, it started off with his merchandise.
Yeah.
Oh, I have these beautiful monster can made into roses themes.
Yeah.
So there was a monster can, but he made it into like a rose. So he said, oh, I have these, and I have also bracelets. I said, no, I have a necklace already. I'm good. He said, hey, you want some party favors? I was like,
Party favors?
And before we got to mentor, my mom was like, if anyone asks you for a party favor, say no. I said, okay, I'm not going to question where she was born at, so I'm going to say no. And he shows me. So it's a little case of where the flower looks like, and the top can come off. So the top comes off, and I see crack, cocaine, marijuana, heroin.
Oh,
every drug is in that little secret hidden compartment.
What?
And I was like, no, I'm good, bro. I'm okay. And it's so weird because they always target young adults. Me.
And it's hard for you to kind of like say like because they're pretty persistent too, right?
Oh,
I mean, like
they followed for us for like 5 minutes.
But
they
it's like
was walking down for at least 5 minutes.
Shit, following?
Persistent. Come on, no. If you don't like that one, I have this one. If you don't like that color, I have this one. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes.
Do you think it would be hard for you guys to like be like really like snap at them like, hey, like we
My
said?
dad was at one point. He did snap a few.
Oh shit.
He did snap just because he was tired of hearing them.
I mean, but
we did fuck with them in the beginning, but then it got so annoying for him that he actually snapped.
Oh.
And he was like, it was the same guy that offered me the drugs. He was like, come on, buddy. Come on, big daddy. I have something for you. And he said, leave us alone. We don't want you. Get out of my face. And he said, oh, okay. And then he just backed off real quick.
Oh.
Like his face was straight, full attitude, and you could feel, I know my dad, and I could feel it. And I was like, fuck. I was like, Dave, he's done.
Yeah.
And I told him, and he left. And I was like, Dad, why are you like talking like that? Just fuck with them. We're not going to buy anything. Yeah, but they're annoying and they did so. I was like, oh, okay, I see.
And plus, I feel like you never know who you're really talking to over there.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, they could be a seller, but then you never know who they could be working for.
Exactly. Yeah, that happened.
I totally get your dad too. I mean, I would probably done the same thing.
Oh, probably, but I have a high patience for that kind of shit. Just because I'm into it.
Yeah.
I love fucking with these dudes. And that same guy that offered me the drugs, he said, hey, do you want a hand job? And I said,
what? A guy?
A guy offered me a hand job.
A man.
Like, he looked like this, too. All crippled and shit, and he's over here looking like that guy from Scary Movie when, like, mashed potatoes.
Oh.
He looked just like that guy. And he's like, hey, I'll give you a hand job. And I said, no, thanks, buddy. I'm good. Are you sure? And, like, in Spanish. And I was like, no, yo estoy bien. I'm good. Thank you. And he said, I know women. And then he moved over to women. I have some cheap women. Very cheap for you. I said, no,
That's
I'm okay.
fucked up.
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
And cheap. But I said no. But, no, it's crazy how...
Like, damn, man, I'm kind of tired. I don't know if I can do it.
It's like, it's so insane to an extent of where they actually want to get money from you.
What?
Like, screw the bracelets. Okay, how about if you like drugs? How about if you like a hand job? How about if
like they'll try to like sell you anything. Just to get money.
They sell you anything that's on the ground.
Yeah.
Just to get something out of you. It's insane.
Fuck.
And then that happened, and I told my family, and they were all just shocked. And I was like, "Was it a girl at least?" I said, "No, it was a dude.
It was a random dude on the
It was
street.
a random dude, dirty looking dude." And I was like, "Oh, okay, shit." So, but that happened. That was insane. And then the next day we went parasailing. That was
I was gonna ask you too because I saw the parasailing. I saw you on your snap. I saw like you taking a selfie video and you're just like talking and you switch the camera and you're fucking high off the ground.
I was in the air, bro.
I got scared. I was like,
oh my God. It was so much fun, dude, and it was so cheap. It's so cheap going out. Like I'm telling you, the currency from the U.S. once again from Mexico is insanely different.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy. Like a beer here is maybe $6. Beer over there is like $2.50.
Ooh,
I swear to God.
That's good.
I put it on my mama.
Yeah.
It's so cheap over there. Insanely cheap.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. Then we went parasailing. That was so much fun. And the only reason I got scared is because they were like, "Oh, we're gonna dip you in the water now." And I'm like, "No, don't." But they only got like a little bit over our feet. But I just saw a TikTok video recently of they put the girls. There was like 4 girls on the parasail, and they got in the water, but they never got out. So the boat is dragging them through the water, and you can see them like the water hitting their face.
Oh,
that's what I was scared of happening. So I was like, no. I was literally about to unhook myself so I could just fall in the water.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I just think
that's fucking creep.
Action movie, like
yeah, dude.
Before the plane explodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Mission Impossible.
It felt just like it felt just like
you got
that.
5 seconds. Here we go.
You got 5 seconds. That was good, bro. That was good.
No, because I've always wanted a parasail because like ever since I seen the movie what you call Jurassic Park 3.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. With
yeah.
the fucking pterodactyls and shit.
Yeah, and then like with the camcorder.
Without the fucking without like the scary like bloody boat.
That should make you parasail? What the fuck?
Like just the view. No, the view. The view of it. Like that shit looks fucking.
Your boat guy getting torn up, and you see the bloody boat.
But that shit was pretty dope. But that shit was pretty crazy too. Like their little boat, and like to go through the fog, and then like there's no one on the boat.
Yeah,
God, dude.
You know what, Carlos? Let's take a trip to Isla Sorna,
dude.
Isla
Nublar.
And then Isla Nublar, Site B.
User. But like, did you not like have any like fear like dropping your phone from that high?
That's what they warned us about. They said, hey, if you're gonna take your phone, that's not our responsibility if it drops in the water. So I never had a case. I never had something to hold it onto. So I was just holding on to my phone.
Oh, because I'm looking at your phone right now, and you don't even have a case.
No, that is my case. That's a Spider-Man case. This is Spider-Man.
To those who can't see, it's just a fucking broken back case. It's just a glass broken. It's all fucked up.
Spider-Man case.
But damn, yeah, I'm looking at it. I've seen the phone.
I was literally holding it like this the whole time.
That is
just
fucking...
open it, finger to thumb, just holding it like this.
Was it like really windy to where like it felt?
There was almost a time where I almost let go of it. Yeah, most definitely.
How would you feel if it fell? Like, do you think your trip would have been like, fuck?
Yeah. I wouldn't have nothing else to record.
Yeah.
It would be really hard to get all my phone back the way it was, all the photos, videos. I would be traumatized.
I fucking hate, especially like the thought of like even me buying a new phone. Like, switching my data into it, like it's already a pain in the ass, but like losing a phone, fuck, yeah. I couldn't imagine. That's why I'm like, fuck. I saw your snap. I was just like, damn, if he drops it, he's fucked.
Yeah, dude, they told us. They said it's happened before, and we weren't able to do anything because it was their fault.
It's happened before, and we haven't given a shit since.
Yeah.
Never gave a shit before, never gave a shit now. Man, that's wow. Well then, what a great story, man. That's like that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was insane.
That's crazy, man.
I just never got offered a hand job before. That was awesome.
Like, damn, I never been offered a hand job, and the first time it had to be a guy who's
and I had to say no.
Yeah, that's the shitty part. Well then, this has been the Boxcast. This has been a very good episode.
This
honestly.
is a good one.
This is
by
a good
far
one.
my favorite one. Yeah,
this is good.
Good
this
conversation.
was the best one.
Good conversation. I love it.
Yeah, man. This is the the Boxcast where we change our name a minute into the show. 'Cause that's what we do. And we do it live, and that's us. So good night, everybody.
Yeah.